I'm Anil Kumar, and now let us explore and understand transverse angle pair relationships. A line that intersects two or more coplanar lines at two different points is called transversal. So it really means that if we have two different lines, let's say this is one line, both sides arrow, and here is another line, both sides arrow. Transverse line is a line which intersects these two lines. So let's say this is the transverse line. And let's label them. We'll normally call transverse with letter T. Lines we can say PQ, right? So we say P and Q. Lowercase letters normally are used to identify the lines. Now as you can see, when two lines are intersected by the third line, then how many angles do we get? So that is the first question. A line transversal to two lines forms how many angles with these lines? So let's count them. The angles are 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 angles. So remember, whenever a line transversal to two lines, then it forms 8 angles. Now we'll define some of these angles. So you can clearly see here that some angles are in between the two lines, right? So angles 4, 3, 5, 6 are between the two lines, right? So these are called interior angles. And then there are angles which are outside. Those angles are called exterior angles. Both sides, right? So these are exterior angles. Now we also say that the angles which are on same side, so if this is my transverse line, then the angles which are on the left of the lines, let us say same side angles means same side, maybe these are to the left, do you see that? Same side, and this could be right. So these angles are to the right of this transverse line. These angles are to the left of these lines. Do you understand? So we have a couple of terms which we will be referring to when we talk about transverse angle pair relationships in the next video. So let's understand all these terms here now. So first thing what we understand is, if there are two lines and a transverse line cutting across at two different points, then they will form 8 angles, right? Out of these, can you name the interior angles? And how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 interior angles, and they lie in a region between the lines. So these are interior angles, and there are 4 exterior angles. What is important here is when you talk about interior region, there is only one region which is interior. So there are 4 exterior angles that lie in the 2 exterior, these are 2 regions that are not between the lines, right? So in between the lines we have one region which is called the interior region, and the other 2 are called exterior regions, right? So these are basic terms which we need to understand. So whenever there are 2 lines cut by a transverse line, we get 8 angles. Out of this, 4 are interior angles and 4 are exterior angles. Thank you.